went on a date recently, and it was okay, but he seems like overeager to hang out again. He's constantly texting, and we only went out the once. It's kind of turning me off. If he seems insanely eager to spend more time together after first date, should I be flattered or weirded out?
I would still be flattered because maybe you guys just had a really great date and he wants to spend more time with you. I would think of that as a compliment.
So if you went out with a guy and then you barely got home and he was texting and the next day he was asking when you want to hang out again, you just be like, wow, he really likes me.
Yeah, but then I think you have to then set that, okay, how about Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
And then see if he'll kind of cool as jets and not text as much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do get maybe it's too much and you feel like you're being smothered. But I think that's why you have to set up okay, let's do this and make that plan.
I do think, because I do agree with you, but I do think that if you have your level of responsiveness that's obviously probably less than what he seems to be trying to have with you, and he's not able to match that, then maybe it's a little bit weird. If for every message you respond, you're getting 10 messages.
Yeah, it might be a little bit too much.
Especially when it gets hello, 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 hello.
Is he doing that, though, or is he just really wanting to hang out again?
Yeah, I guess everybody's got their own tolerance for it.
Yeah, I think if he just wants to hang out, make some plans.
Love doctors, you're on the Love Gurus. I met a really attractive woman, went back to her place, but the place itself is filthy, which I was surprised because she herself is so clean and well-dressed and seems very professional, but her actual home is disgusting. I told my friends, and they said, you know what? All hot girls are messy. Do you think that's maybe even kind of true?
I think people can be messy, yes.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm surprised, though. I want to know how messy her place was, that she still felt comfortable having you come over, because I can be very messy. And then if I have a messy place, I'm not inviting anybody over. Have you ever seen a woman's bathroom? It becomes a disaster.
It can be a little bit destroyed.
Yeah.
It can be.
We get everything out we need for our hair, for our face, just... That sink then kind of becomes our own land.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see it again. Is it always like that? You're not always expecting company.
Yeah.
If you know somebody's coming over, was it planned you're going to be over there? Did the night just kind of go that way?
That's why, but if she did invite you over and she knew her place was messy, I'm surprised she wasn't like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's usually never like this. Even though it probably always is, you just lie and say that.
Well, and if she lives all by herself, there's not as much pressure, especially if she wasn't expecting anyone to clean it. Yeah, it's hard to say. I'd give it another go. See if it's always like that or not.
I would just see, if it's always like that, then you have to have somewhat cleanness. You can't just have clothes everywhere.
Now, to the comment from his friends, all hot girls are messy. Do you think that's true or not?
I think it's just all girls are messy.
It's all girls.
I think all girls are messy. I have clothes constantly on the floor in my closet, stuff all over my bathroom sink. We're messy.
Mm-hmm. And finally, Love Doctors, you're on the Love Gurus. My boyfriend has really taken to taking baths. It is kind of weirding me out because he just sits there for hours, and it feels super feminine to me that he just sits there with his legs poking out of the bathtub, just hanging out listening to music with the lights off. Am I being judgy, or is it in fact a little bit weird and not many men take baths?
You're being judgy, and get over it. He's doing something that he likes to relax. He's taking a bath, cleaning himself, and listening to music. Why are you judging him? I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think you can really assign a gender to a form of bathing yourself.
I love baths.
Now, do I think it's more common that a female might relax that way? Yes. Do I think you're being judgy? Yes.
Yeah, who cares? Why don't you hop in there with him, listen to some music, get a beer or a glass of wine? It's relaxing.
Yeah, though, as we learned in a second date update not that long ago, I mean, not all baths are created equal.
Hey,
not all of them are meant to stack people on top of each other.
But it's her boyfriend, so they're closer with each other than just doing that on a first date.
So make the room.
Yeah.